Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 2, Episode 3, Heartstopper. Last we saw, we got family, and we got Nick's brother showing up. David, I believe his name was. I right away was like, this is going to be a problem. Seems like a macho jockey type. But that's how Nick seemed in the beginning, or at least was affiliated with. And his brother ends up being a massive douche. I thought he was going to figure it out from the text message from Charlie, and it appeared like he did. When Charlie came over, he walked in the room, he's like, "What's your name again, Charlie? Aha, you're the one that made my brother turn gay," or something to that effect. But he said he actually figured it out much earlier than that, because Nick had a picture of him kissing Charlie hanging on the wall. I would have felt like if there is a picture hanging on the wall, that would have been the first thing Nick took down if he was trying to avoid his brother finding out. However, maybe he did, and he just didn't do it quick enough. Because I feel like the way it went down, it seemed like Nick had thought of that, or would have at least thought of that at some point. But either way, it doesn't matter. His brother found out. His brother seems to be very homophobic, at least not wanting his brother to be gay at the very least. Like, I don't want to go so far as to think he's like against gay people altogether, but it seems it's at least near there. And at the very least, like I said, he doesn't want his brother to be gay, which is a problem in itself. He also went to point out Dad would freak out. I can't wait to see what Dad says. So their father is probably the reason his brother is like he is. And his dad seems like he's even going to be worse. The mom, obviously very supportive of the whole thing. But on top of all this, Nick is struggling on his schoolwork now, or at least it appeared so. He was spiraling in the testing situation. Charlie already struggling. It seemed like he was doing horrible in all of his courses, and his parents were like, "You're shut off from Nick. He sneaks out." That is how the whole problem with the brother started. He probably would have been better off just taking some time, getting your guys' shit together, because Nick's dealing with his shit, you're dealing with your shit. You're both in high school. You've got many things going on, so I understand why they're doing it. It's like what I would have probably done too at that age if I was dealing with the same scenario. But it all led to more problems, basically. So now Charlie's parents are like, "That's it, you're grounded for the entire term," I think they used, was it? The term they used was term. Basically, that means semester. And they were like, "You chill. And if you keep doing it, you're not even going to Paris. So we've got to chill, or Paris is out of the question." Meanwhile, Elle has kind of moved on, or seems like she's done with Tao, and Tao has finally started realizing what he's missing out on, and he is making every attempt, multiple times asking to hang out, sat down with Elle, and Elle was like, "Yeah, sorry, going out clubbing." I am surprised Elle wasn't like, "Yo, come out." I guess Tao was too young, but she did say it was younger than 18 party or something like that. In the wording, it sounded like something that Tao would be allowed to go to, but maybe Elle's just like, new friends, want to keep it that way. I don't want to mingle groups or something. But we met Naomi and Felix. We also met, I believe the name was Shahir, was this other girl that jumped into the mix very briefly. I don't know if we're going to see her again, but she felt like someone I'd see again, and I feel like I might have seen her in the trailer. Imogen and Ben are dating. Oh my God, I can't believe that ended up being the person. I thought it was one of the two, her being with Harry or Ben, and Ben is the guy, and Ben now is trying to be friends with Nick, but it's Ben, and he does it in all the wrong ways and says all the wrong shit, and he's just an evil, shitty person. He's like, "I didn't assault anybody." And if he does anything to Imogen, I think Nick is going to rip his head off. So let's just jump in because I'm talking too much. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see these in full. Done with the entire series. Season 1 and 2 in full, unedited. Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest. All of Infinity Train just finished. Always Sunny just finished. On to the new Justified, City Primeval. High School Musical is starting soon, and I will probably get on that at some point. Check it all out. In the description is the link for Patreon, full unedited. Like I said. If not, Season 2, Episode 3, Heartstopper. I'm talking for 5 years, and now I can't even hit play. What is happening? Here we go.
A restaurant. That's a classic date location. What do you and Nick do for dates?
I mean, we went to the beach.
Oh, basic. If this date doesn't work out, then I lose my best friend in the whole world.
Oh my God, animated leaves are chasing us.
Did you hear what happened at end of GCSE party in the woods?
We're sorry about what happened at the cinema.
Come on, Nick.
We should have spoken up.
Yeah, cool. Everyone's being chill.
Thanks. I seriously don't blame you for fighting him. I know you and Charlie are really good mates.
Good? I was just gonna say good mates.
What'd you say that for?
He didn't say nothing wrong. They're really trying. The last episode too, they're really trying.
If I don't come out of school soon, we're probably gonna get found out anyway.
Because you keep wanting to kiss at school.
I get it, but they are doing an awful lot. Oh, and now the coach. You guys are gonna get caught. Now the coach. What's this one called? Promise? Heartstopper 3. They're literally talking about how kissing's gonna get them caught as they get caught kissing.
If any of the lads say anything out of line, you tell me immediately, all right?
Yeah, I will.
When I was at uni, things were pretty bad. Lots of lesbians in women's rugby. That's how I met my wife. I remember what it was like.
None of the
So
guys
she
know about me. So
Relates.
Well, you don't owe them that information.
Thank you.
Appreciated. I think he went in there thinking, I don't know what the frig is about to happen.
Maybe keep the kissing outside of team practice.
Exactly. You're not doing anything wrong, but especially if you're trying to keep secrets. You don't want to be laying all over the balls.
I say.
I should probably be doing some last-minute revision right now. Oh, have you read this one? Of course I've read that one.
Oh, I think we got an Isaac, buddy. Haircut that complements your face. Studied and hopefully did better on these tests.
Thanks, miss.
Well done.
End of GCSE's party in the woods near my house tonight. Party tonight! Everyone bring your own drinks, yeah?
Unless you're staying for the meeting about the parish trip, can you all go home now?
I love you because of how annoying you are.
Oh.
I didn't mean that in an I love you way. That was just a casual I love you.
You freaked out so much it made it weird. It's one of those things you didn't have to make weird. Mr. Ajayi, a favorite.
Oh, hi, James.
James.
Do you want to come to that end of exams party tonight?
Look at this.
Yeah. And all your friends should come too, obviously.
Sweet. Thank you very much.
See you there. Bye, Isaac. Bye.
All right. Isaac got a guy. James. We got James. We got a James.
Quiet!
Okay, thank you, Mr. Farouk.
And we've been told to inform you that boys and girls cannot share rooms.
Well, that works out for Nick and Charlie. And
Heartbreaking, isn't it?
Groups of 4, please.
Where is Tal?
yeah, where is Tal? Oh, he cut his hair. Let's see him. He did the short look. I was gonna say the short look works better. He's a skinny dude.
Oh, for you.
Elle, I like you romantically, and I was wondering if you like me back.
Yeah.
So, tonight?
Okay.
We even got a little heart in the background, and we have fireworks. And she's wearing the dress.
Hi.
Isn't that
2
the
tickets
dress?
for Tao-Su?
That's my favorite movie.
I know.
But you hate that movie.
I want to make this your dream date.
I'm gonna go find her.
Isaac!
Sister came.
Hey. Did you want a drink? Come on then.
James is very persistent, which is good, I guess.
Look after him.
Isaac's having fun. Tori looks like she'd be from like The Craft or like a witch or something. But like I love her. I used to party back in college, and every week they would have a bonfire like that out in the middle of a wooded farm area. Look at those popcorns. I just realized. I think the little whoop in his hair was too much, and it didn't like really go. I don't know. It was just odd.
My mum can pick you up. It's really not a problem.
I can do this.
Just think about us being out as a couple in Paris.
I don't know if I've ever seen this movie they're watching. Something about, I don't even remember. Their popcorns are on the ground. Oh, he's going for the hand. It's He had gotten there so quick, then he took 2 steps back.
I need to talk to you guys.
I don't know if this is the right atmosphere.
You really shouldn't have picked that movie.
It's not my fave, but you love it.
If we're going on a date, we should do something we both
Oh.
enjoy.
Well, sorry, I tried to do what you like.
Still want to go to this party?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's rock. Not a bad first date. A little awkward. I feel like I'm doing the what is love, baby don't hurt me thing.
I don't understand what I did wrong tonight.
It's like you were trying to be a completely different person.
You're the one who's completely different.
Oh my God, did we get it ruined already? So after all of that, it was ruined?
Tal.
I'm fundamentally unlikable.
Don't say that, Tal.
He was probably just trying to impress you.
I ruin everything.
Tal, please don't say that.
Just chill out, dude. Chill out,
I've
chill
liked him
out.
for so long, and it just hurts.
I don't like that. It's like, I feel bad if that's the case, but it's technically Tao's fault. She tried.
Hi.
Sorry.
She's just chilling in a tent.
Where's Charlie?
I lost him. Sorry.
You said you'd look after him. Not very good at keeping your promises. You don't look well.
I'll find him. I promise.
I'll look after him. I promise. Where is he? I lost him. James and Isaac. Isaac always has a book.
I just needed to talk to you guys on something.
So you're gonna cheat on my brother?
Aww, share with the group. Come on, spit it out.
Sneaking around with him.
Pick a side.
You promised.
Nick doesn't want to talk to you, Harry. Piss off.
You know how funny it is? I'm taking you home.
Is he having like a panic attack? I feel really ill. All right.
Is he okay?
Oh, he'll be fine. Just a bit of sunstroke, probably. Nick's so lucky to have you, Charlie.
Mom is so nice. I feel like Charlie should have like waited a couple seconds, let Nick do his thing, but everything is so loud and chaotic. Hormones raging and graduating and going to Paris, and it's insane. Pretty normal. I feel like this is how it would actually go down in real life. I mean, that was
So did I.
ballsy and impressive
I'd do
of
it again.
Charlie.
So I told him, but I couldn't. I promised.
What do you mean?
I told you I was going to come out. But I've just been finding it so hard.
I think there's this idea that when you're not straight, you have to tell all your friends and family immediately. But you don't.
I mean, who am I to say? But I feel like you're just prolonging the inevitable and making it more difficult on yourself.
Obviously, I want you to come out when and how you want to. Part of me just wants everyone to know you're my boyfriend.
But Charlie's trying to do what's right. All right, guys, that's it for season 2, episode 3, Heartstopper. So at the end there, we're going to delay Nick coming out of the closet, or at least Charlie is saying, I totally understand if you want to. Let's do this. Let's have a little break, go enjoy ourselves, not worry about all this, and then come back. I don't know how they think that's going to work. They have to assume people are going to talk, even more so now than ever. Charlie jumps in between Nick and Harry in the middle of a raging bonfire where people are like drinking and watching everybody's behavior. Sorry about the noise outside. My dad decided to like chop wood or something. Harry is pushed by Charlie, and Charlie's like, yo, Harry, get the hell off of Nick, and freaks out in front of everybody. So first off, I already feel like people close to Nick, like I've said earlier on, know that he's gay or bisexual. He's bisexual, but I don't know what they know specifically. They just know him and Charlie's got something going on. So he's either gay or he's bisexual. That's all they know. And they're pretty much coming right to Nick in this episode. And I feel like last episode, kind of saying, yo, dude, we know, stop trying to avoid it and pretend like it's a big secret. Like, because we're trying to give you the option of coming out and being real with us. Harry's the only one I feel like is going to be a problem. But even that, I feel like he just tries to act tough and like he doesn't like that kind of thing just because he thinks it's the thing that's acceptable or wants to be cool in some way. I don't think deep down inside Harry really cares. Ben is an issue. Ben was standing there watching the whole thing. He is watching Charlie do what he did to Harry, and now Ben might be like, yo, I don't like that Charlie is acting like all of a sudden he's brave. So I'm going to tell Harry, yo, they really are having a relationship and whatever. And if Harry didn't already know, he has fully confirmed that something's going on. It's just like at this point, so much is going on and it's so much stress and chaos. And it looks like now Nick is having like a panic attack or something. I don't see why they don't just go and just be honest at this point. It isn't like you're hiding it well. So you might as well just bite the bullet. Why prolong it? It's just going to make it more stressful and you're just going to think about it constantly. I understand they're also younger and I probably would have done similar things. But knowing what I know now and being older, it's so much easier to just deal with it, face it head on, and just be done with it. Otherwise, you're just going to kill yourself and torture yourself over it. Besides that, Tao decides to make all the correct changes, cuts his hair, does everything under the sun to appease Elle. Because he realizes all the mistakes he made. He's not just doing it to kiss her ass. It'd be different if he was like, if I do all this, she'll be won over by my choices or something. He really does feel guilty, like, oh my God, I've been blind to all this and I made all the wrong choices. And you've been trying your best this whole time and I'm an idiot. I'm oblivious. He said all the things he needed to say. And he's doing all the things he needs to do. Maybe he is trying too hard and being a little weird, but he still is being Tao. He's just doing everything he he should have done before. Now, granted, yeah, he cut his hair and he chose to watch the movie she loves and he's not really into, and Ella's like, yo, I would have rather watched a movie that we were both into. But it's the first date. Let him wine and dine you and give you the movie that you always wanted to see together. And then on the next one, you could course correct the little things that went wrong. I also think it was a little odd that she invited those friends to the bonfire without having told Tao. Like, when they left the movie, she's like, yo, my mom's on her way and we still have time to go to the bonfire. You want to come? At that point, she should have said, listen, I have plans with Naomi and Felix, but you want to tag along? Like, we're having a great time. Like, not even say tag along, because that sounds bad, but be like, yo, you want to join? Like, I had plans for after the movies, but we had such a good time. I want you to meet Naomi and Felix. She was ready to introduce them and incorporate it, and it would have went smoothly. But instead, Tao was like, yo, what the hell is this crap? You already made new friends. You don't want me to be part of your life. I did this and this and that and blah, blah. He could have just wrote it out, finished the night, gave everything to Elle that he wanted to give her. That would have ended it perfectly. She would have been like, holy crap, he was willing to meet my new friends. We all got along fancily. And then he could have course corrected. But now it ended horribly. Elle runs to the friends, but the friends were being very supportive. They're like, oh, he's probably just nervous. Don't think too much about it. And our people said the same thing. Isaac meets James. We now have James in the group. James seemed very lovely, not afraid, not shy. Let's put it that way. Whether or not Isaac is, he didn't have to worry. He didn't have to do any work. And now James is part of it. But I don't want to talk for a year and a day. I want to jump into the next episode. So you guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see these in full, done with the entire series. Season 1 is also up in full, unedited. Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, all of Infinity Train, Adventure Time, My Little Pony, hundreds of movies and shows. Check the description for Patreon. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.